Orange man bad.
Orange man bad.
Orange man.
Orange man. Orange man. Diversity is necessary. Gender is installed. White people must be abolished. Real communism hasn't been tried yet. They will not divide us. This deed is dehumanizing.
Why?
All you see on CNN is anti-Trump slogans and white supremacy. But where are those good old conservative values and the faith in God? Lucky there's the Orange Man Pod. Lucky there's two men who positively can do all the things that make us
effing cry.
We are the Orange Man Pod.
Oh.
Dude, that was really good.
Yeah.
You sounded like Corky though. Remember that show?
No.
You remember Corky?
You probably should have.
It's not funny. You said effing crazy.
I know who he was.
Okay, I love Corky. Sharp dude.
Yes.
So I got this.
What's up? Where we going?
Well, there's this website.
Uh-oh.
Actually, it's a Twitter page, I think, and this woman, it's called the Libs of Tik Tok.
Yeah, yeah.
And she takes all the lib TikToks and puts them on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I saw this one today.
Well, I think it's on. They have their TikTok thing too. Like they have. Okay.
So we have this
lady,
this black girl here, and she can't really tell, but she might be a little bit overweight, but I wouldn't call her fat. But she's trying to tell us how people who want to lose weight are fat phobic. And I just want you to hear what she has to say.
Are
you intrigued?
Yes, I'm enthusiastic by the way she's going to lead us out.
I'm enthusiastically intrigued. All right.
So I figured that this question would probably come up sometime soon, just because of the video and the topics that I cover. But let's break this one down. So intentional weight loss. So you purposely saying, I want to lose 20 pounds is fat phobic. And you might be like, what? Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to be fat phobic, but you are. You're being fat phobic to yourself. Why do you want to lose 20 pounds?
Well, there's the question. Why do you want to lose 20 pounds? Well, because I'm not feeling too good. I'm not exactly healthy. I want to get healthy. So I really want to get healthy to lose 20 pounds, not lose 20 pounds to get healthy. I just want to get healthy. So naturally, weight loss comes with good health.
I want to fit into my pants.
Well, yeah. Well, I'd like to fit into the clothes I own.
Or that.
You know?
I mean, the sad, whatever.
So listen to her answer her own question.
Okay.
It's probably to fit into something smaller. It's probably so people treat you better. It's probably for all the reasons that fat folks are shamed simply for being fat.
Who shames fat people? Quite frankly, they shame themselves.
Well,
I mean, look at Bill Gates.
What about him?
Walking around with his barrel chest and his big fat belly hanging over his goddamn pants.
Well, he's a millionaire.
And
He's a billionaire.
Yeah, well, you think he'd be smart enough to at least take care of himself.
Well, he's not. He would listen.
All the other celebs and rich people are drinking blood, baby blood.
No, he's not in that part of the club.
Oh, he's not there yet?
He's probably a real downer.
He's too busy trying to kill
Where's
people.
our meatless steak? I thought this was some genetically modified
I met a guy at a bar that he was talking about that. I'm going to invest in that. I'm like, well, how do you have synthetic meat? I said, well, don't you have to derive it from something? He's like, yeah. And I go, well, what do they derive it from? He goes, well, a cell from a animal. I go, wasn't that technically meat?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, they're working on that. I go, get the fuck out of here with your nonsense. What's the matter with you people? Synthetic meat.
Well, it's listen.
The shit we got now is bad enough.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going, you really got to go to your local butcher or deli or whoever actually cuts it up.
Stupid. All right, let's finish on my girl.
So by continuing to perpetuate that, right, seeking intentional weight loss, we are contributing to our fat phobic society. So that's why intentional weight loss is fat phobic. So
She is a absolute genius.
Well, she's a genius because she probably has like 200,000 hits on that dumbass video.
Really?
So she's probably is a genius.
We're fat phobic because you want to lose weight.
Yeah, and listen.
Pip, I just want to be healthy. It's not fat phobia.
I'm a fat phobic, I guess.
Are you?
Yeah.
In what sense?
Against myself, I'm fat phobic.
You look in the mirror and laugh, point and laugh.
Yeah.
Do you humiliate yourself?
I see Sergeant Hartman yelling at me, calling me a disgusting fat body.
Fat body. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's what he says. That's what I hear in my head.
Okay.
That's my motivation, Sergeant Hartman.
Is it Sergeant Hartman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Drill Sergeant.
Drill Sergeant Hartman.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Libs of TikTok, it's definitely a good channel to follow. I think they're pretty much everywhere across the board. Instagram, Twitter. I mean, I sent you a couple articles. Like, why is everything that Joe does, why is it always the first ever to happen or the best ever, or this is the first time in 20 years where we're paying off the deficit? No, we're not. Stop lying, everybody. We have more jobs created last month than in the history of everything. No, we didn't. Stop lying. Like, it's just.
Hey, but what do you want them to do, honestly?
I want them to be real with the numbers.
Really?
Yeah. Like, people are
You
like,
want the truth?
He's like,
You can't handle the truth.
well, not too. But they're out here saying, well, people are doing great and everything else. And it's like, where are you getting this information from? Look around. People are struggling, and he's over there like, nah, we're not. What are you talking about, bro? Well, wages are up. Yeah, everything else is fucking up, too. I'm not... My wages that my 60-cent raise, whatever it may have been, isn't covering the cost of gas in just a week, in 3 days. But yet, everybody's doing great, according to this fucking guy.
This guy.
And then he's blaming our party for being the crazy people.
We're not crazy.
I know we're not crazy.
Just stupid.
Huh?
We're just stupid.
Well, at some point, everybody's gonna snap the fuck out.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
Sir, yes, sir.
I bet they regret that. You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece. What's your name, fat body?
Sir, Leonard Lawrence, sir.
Lawrence what, of Arabia?
Sir, no, sir.
That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
Sir, no, sir.
Do you suck dicks?
Sir, no, sir.
Bullshit, I bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Sir, no, sir.
I don't like the name Lawrence. Only faggots and sailors are called Lawrence. From now on, you're Gomer Pyle.
Sir, yes, sir.
Do you think I'm cute, Private Pyle? Do you think I'm funny?
Sir, no, sir.
Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face.
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, any fucking time, sweetheart.
Sir, I'm trying, sir.
Private Pyle, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. Exactly 3 fucking seconds to wipe that stupid-looking grin off your face, or I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you. 1, 2, 3.
Sir, I can't help it, sir.
Bullshit! Get on your knees, scumbag.
Choke yourself.
Now choke yourself. God damn it, with my hand, numbnuts.
Don't
Don't pull my fucking hand over there. I said choke yourself. Now lean forward and choke yourself. Are you through grinning?
Sir, yes, sir.
Bullshit, I can't hear you.
Sir, yes, sir.
Bullshit, I still can't hear you. Sounds off like you've got a pair.
Sir, yes, sir.
That's enough. Get on your feet. Private Pyle, you had best square your ass away and start shitting me Tiffany cufflinks, or I will definitely fuck you up.
Sir, yes, sir.
See, we need to talk
That's
to people
classic.
like that more.
Yeah.
Get them in line.
Yeah, we can't. You can't do that. They'll cry.
You're probably gonna get flagged for. You can't put this on YouTube
Why?
because they'll probably copyright it.
What do you think that is?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Well, you stop saying.
All right, man. My bad. Yeah, I would appreciate somebody actually talking like that. But now it's like, oh, snowflakes. That guy yelled at me. He raised his voice.
Well, here's a guy.
Called me a scumbag.
Here's a guy that talks like that. You ready?
Yeah, ready? Here. He's pretty prophetic.
Let me remind you again.
Oh,
I reduced the federal deficit. All the talk about the deficit from my Republican friends, I love it. I've reduced it $350 billion.
no,
in my
where?
first year in office.
Where?
And we're on track to reduce it by the end of September by another $1,500 billion. The largest drop ever.
Okay.
I'm surprised he got that number out.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, where? You just sent $33 billion to fucking Ukraine.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't go against the deficit?
No,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
that's not in the budget. That's not budgeted.
But where does it come from? I don't know, fucking,
Yeah.
the fucking Ukraine ferry money?
The deficit is what you budgeted and what you spent.
I
What you
understand that.
budgeted to spend based on.
He's just making shit up.
Yeah, he's good at it. Well, he didn't make it up. Somebody told him to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But people are falling in line going,
The real problem is the debt, not the deficit.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that last week. But it's all the same. Like he keeps like people. What's that? 702,000 views.
Yeah.
And there's probably some fucking asshole that's like, Joe's doing a good job. Like,
No, nobody who voted for Joe's looking at this stuff.
well, they're definitely not watching the Western Journal, but somebody's watching it. But it's just on and on and on. Where he's done so great. Everything he does is the best. Everything he does, like, dude, I thought Trump was like the best. I did this. Everything's fantastic. You know what I mean? Like, that's Trump. You can't start saying you're the best. And
Well, they called him a psychopath for that.
I know. And this guy gets in front of it every time he's in camera. He's telling everybody about what he does, and then he's dividing the country.
Oh, don't get all upset.
The Republican Party is not. This MAGA party is a different kind of cat.
Yeah, not your father's Republican
Like,
Party.
yo, we're
My father was a Democrat.
we're just paving the way for it's division, and it's the same thing they've been doing.
That's how you bring down a country.
And again, here's one of my biggest pet peeves with this was when they say Trump was dividing. Trump didn't call out one side or the other. He didn't call out one group of cities or somebody else, one party or the other. He may have called out the Democrats in Washington, but he wasn't calling out people or people that aligned with the Joe Biden. You know, he wasn't calling Obama's. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't calling them out. This guy, all he does, 3 times this week, he said something. You know, within the last 2 weeks, he said something about MAGA, MAGA this, MAGA that. Like,
Well,
this
he's
is
scared.
This is the most, the most dangerous thing we have going on in this country right now is the MAGA guys.
No, forget it. Not as bad as BLM or Antifa or the KKK for that matter.
Well, yeah, that's what he said.
MAGA's
Yeah,
the worst.
never mind the KKK. MAGA's the worst.
And it was far worse
And it's not.
than them even.
It's not even like an organized group. It's
Well,
just a bunch of people that go, yeah,
But you see what
I
we're
want to
doing.
make America great again. Why is that so horrible?
Do you see what we're doing though?
What's that?
We're going, wow, those KKK was worse. Well, we're lumping MAGA in with those people, and it's not even that.
No, I know. Well, you're right.
We're not bad at all. There's
Well,
no comparison.
What we're
between the
saying
two.
is that he was like, oh, this is the worst.
Well, he's the worst president in the history
But
of
he
this
acts like
country.
it's an organization. Like there's tier. Like I'm level 1 MAGA. You know what I mean? Like there's nobody. There's no like governing.
Well, I'm MAGA.
We don't
I'm
have.
proud of it.
We don't have the grand cyclops of our organization. You know what I mean? Like it's not it's just a bunch of people. that want to make America great
Again.
Why is that so hard?
Because it goes against what they're trying to do.
Don't you want to be a part of that?
No, they don't.
And I love the people that say, "When was America ever great?" You're right. All the time. Was it not great for when Obama? No, it was good when it was great when Obama. You know what I mean?
America's always been great.
I understand it. It needs to be better. Again.
Yeah, it just
we need to get away from all this.
I don't know that we can.
I mean, if you're not telling me that there's not corruption and everything else that's going on, it's how these people don't see it. I mean, every day it's something new. It's something else.
Well, people don't see it because they're too busy living their lives. That's why they don't see it. Nobody pays attention as much as you do.
Wow.
I'm serious. People got lives to live. I mean, they got families to feed, jobs to get up to and go to every morning. They can't be paying attention to all this stuff.
Well, I agree with
That's
you.
why we vote people in, so that they can handle it for us.
Well, we've lost that because we're no longer represented in the Capitol. You know what I mean? By both sides. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be Democrats that are bitching somewhere, going like, "God, I don't want all this money going to Ukraine. I don't want this to happen either. I don't want to be in this war. I don't like that we're about to let 540,000 illegal aliens a month into this country, which turns out to be, I don't know, about 3 or 4 million new people. Come on. I'm not for these fires in cities. Like,
well, wait. I mean, the violence is coming.
When's Minneapolis getting rebuilt from George Floyd? Nah, don't worry about that. We'll send money to Ukraine. You know what I mean? People are out here struggling, and we're sending money to a war-torn country where Nancy Pelosi can just casually walk around in the streets, but it's the most dangerous place on earth right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not, I don't.
We're getting gaslighted, brother.
No, I know.
It's hopefully, people come out of their shells and they do the right thing. I mean, I know what these people want. I mean, they want socialism. I mean, that's what they were. Did you see the signs at the Supreme Court?
Yeah.
Fight for socialism.
Well, it's.
I don't think they realize what they're getting themselves into.
Well, no, they don't, and it's exactly what you've been saying for the last couple of weeks with when we bring it up. It's the people in schools that are, and it's the younger people. It's like I was saying about the 2030. They're not worried about our group, our age group. Will they be out of the way soon, or it's not going to matter because they want people to live off of the government. They want people. They want to take care of you. They want to control you every aspect. Oh, you only get 3 slices of bread this week. Well, that's not very nice. Well, that's what you voted for. I mean, like,
yeah. Well, there's going to be a point of no return at some point. And in November, we're going to be there. This is a pivotal point in our country's history. So we'll see.
Yeah, and I said,
but you're going to see a lot of violence up until then.
I mean, I hope not.
Antifa's coming out and BLM's coming out, and they're gonna use this Roe v. Wade thing as a trigger, and and the only way they can use it as a trigger is by lying about it.
Yeah.
And they got no problem with it. They got no problem lying about it. Their goal is socialism / communism. They're all Marxists. Well,
it's the ruling elite. And people, that's what I'm saying. Like, when are I don't know. There's got to be some logical independents and Democrats that are like, this is, again, like I said, this is too much. I didn't want these high gas prices. And I think that's like when we were just kind of the TV there, where they were saying on The View they didn't understand Latinos and black people, voters being Republicans. But I think that's what scares them too, because now people are going, well, hold on, you're not helping us.
Well, they know they're in the minority. And I think that's where they just have the biggest mouth.
Well, that's,
I mean, they have access to all the media outlets.
Yes.
But they are definitely in the minority. Trump won in a landslide.
No doubt.
And people were tired of the nonsense
in 2020.
Yeah. They're done.
Yeah, now we're definitely going to be like, we're not leaving the poll sites. you could board up the windows all you want. You know, we're gonna smash them open. And I feel as though law enforcement, again, you just saw it. They're already attacking police vehicles and law enforcement officers over this. And it hasn't even been a decision made yet, and they're already fired up. So what are you going to do in 3 weeks, next month, when something else sparks off that's bigger than this? You know what I mean? What's the next catalyst event to go, all right, this is kind of dying down. People are kind of swaying away from it. We need something bigger. And then,
Well, it's all going to circle back to COVID.
well, I know. Well, they're now that the Met Gala and the Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, all that stuff's over. So they, when they now you got to bring back the Rona and the virus and everything else, and it's again just another stepping stone. And people are, I got to put my mask back. Stop it. Stop complying. Stop listening. Live your kind of what you just said. Live your life. If you don't want to pay attention to this, don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, it's funny how all the violence over the past 3-4 years has been all lefty violence.
Well, we had one day. It's the worst day ever in history.
Well, it wasn't even any violence.
Well, it was manufactured by who was in the crowd.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There was. I just saw there was a guy calling people to go to the Capitol. He was an FBI guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're wondering why he didn't get arrested or why isn't his name in the news.
Well, there's been a couple of people like that.
But he's he was, and then you had one guy I saw on Twitter as they were breaking glass in the Capitol. The guy had a Trump hat on. He goes over to the cops and goes, "Yo,
yeah,
aren't you going to do anything about this?"
Yeah, that video was circulating. Well, no, they weren't.
It's like,
but that video, I've seen that video before too.
It's clear to me the whole thing was staged, and the antagonists there were just trying to provoke violence.
Yeah, and even when they were called out, like, don't do that, you're Antifa, stuff like that, they still did it.
Yeah.
And then they showed, like, I seen a video of, like, the pre-dawn, like, that it wasn't even light outside, and they were already on the inside of the building, and the lady was with a megaphone shouting out, like, if you go to the second door to the right, you can get into the next room. Like, she's like, she had the blueprints and the layout of the land, which kind of what leads me to think that some of this shit was filmed beforehand. And then outside, like, it was like different timing. Like, the inside that was going on could have been filmed 6 months before that.
Right.
And then the outside was going on. You know what I mean? But we don't know because the media is corrupt. And like you said, they're on their side. But who knows? Were people inside? Sure. It's, you saw the shaman, the QAnon shaman, he was like the main guy in every shot, every video. So that to me was already suspect. Where like his group of people that he was with were the people in the same shots over and over and over.
Who's the QAnon shaman?
The guy with the fur hat and the staff.
Oh.
But that was like his nickname. It was the QAnon shaman. But those were the videos you saw most of, those guys, that group of guys. And you know what I mean? You saw another guy where the cop's running up the stairs like, hey, follow me. We're going up this. No, stop. The cameraman's running along. It's so dangerous that the cameramen are sitting there like, hold on.
Yeah.
Like, but that was one day. And like you said, we had the summer of 2020. Who knows what's going to lead into this week, this next coming midterms? Because, like we said, they know they're going to get their asses handed to them.
Well, just make sure you're in a red state when this whole thing hits the fan, because all them blue states are going to burn.
Yeah, you got to get out of it. I mean, if you're in a blue city, start getting prepared now. Get your plywood, your Second Amendment. Get your precious metals of brass casings up.
Yep.
Because maybe some extra lead.
Extra lead. All right, brother.
Little 5.56. It's got some good stopping power. Right?
Right.
All right.
All right. Oh, you did, honey? I don't even think I want it.
Ah, this guy. Yeah, he
I don't
wants
have
it.
my glass.
He needs to drink out of a can, you sussy.
All right, we're going to go.
All right, man.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, sure.
Say what you got to say.
Nah, we're good.
Speak now, forever hold your penis. Yeah, we'll find it.
It's probably on YouTube.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the Patriot Podcast Network. Catch you on YouTube. Catch you on Rumble, Spotify, and BitChute.
Cloud Hub.
Cloud Hub too. We're everywhere.
We're all over the
You
place.
can't miss us. I even got a TikTok,
TikTok, Instagram.
Twitter.
If you hit the bio link, you can find all
You
our
can find
social
all
medias.
this stuff. All right. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the flip.
Thanks.
Or-
It.
Say it. Say it.
Thanks, everybody.
Orange Man out.
Bye.